impersonations?
I have to work on it. I have to work on it.
Yeah, I've got no right to... I have absolutely no right to criticize anybody else's impersonations. I can do two. I can do Donald the Duck sneezing, which is admittedly awesome. But I can't do anything besides make him sneeze. Like, if I try and talk like Donald the Duck, it doesn't... Donald Duck, it doesn't come out as anything, but the... I can do that. That's and let's be real here. That's kind of cute. And the other impersonation I can do is Tay Zonde, the Chocolate Rain Kid from 2006 on YouTube. Chocolate Rain. Yep, bop, 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 bop. Chocolate Rain. And nobody remembers who that is. But let me tell you, the impersonation, Chocolate Rain, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I could do probably about two, but that won't stop me from trying.
Yeah. What's the other one you can... What are the ones you think you can actually do?
Well, there's this guy on Family Guy, right?
That's good. That's good.
That one,
And, I think that's it.
You're Jay Leno.
I tried to do Justin Timberlake for a while. Hey, what's up? Justin Timberlake here. I'm a dancer.
No, your Justin Timberlake is too manly. Like, his voice is...
Hey, what's up? Justin Timberlake. I'm a dancer, right?
Yeah.
You used to catch me on MTV.
That's, yeah. He's kind of like David Beckham. Like, I know so many females where, like, it just all falls down with David Beckham.
Hi, Billy Mays here for impersonations. Do you like impersonations? Good.
I like your, it doesn't sound like him, but I really like your Jay Leno.
Yeah, okay. It's a good one. I think I'm still working on it, but, you gonna go for a car ride later?
Yeah. Anyways, what about Woody Allen?
He's making a half-hour streaming series for Amazon Prime.
It's Woody Allen. Shouldn't it be on Amazon way past his prime? I don't think there's been any plot details released yet. Good bet, though, it'll involve a neurotic middle-aged woman driving her brilliant, successful husband into an affair with a quirky 19-year-old girl. Go on.
CNN wants to use drones for their reporting.
Makes sense. I thought they'd been testing drones out for a long time, by using a robotic, lifeless prototype called Wolf Blitzer. I got to get a Badoom-ting. Right?
Yeah.
Like, I have a miniature set of drums that I got for Christmas that are in my office, and I brought them into my office because I loved having them at home, but I brought them into my office just so when salespeople come in and ask me to do absolutely ridiculous things that have no basis in reality, I go, Badoom, what's your next joke? Because that's not happening. That was hilarious, though. Go on.
CNN.
Yeah, I'm a real treat. I'm really popular around the office.
There's that guy with the cymbal and drum again.
They played a prank on me at work. Somebody played a prank on me.
Oh, that sounds great.
It was a while ago, and it was it basically involved photoshopping pictures of me and Drake together and putting them up around my office. And I admire their commitment to the bit, too, because one of the pictures was actually, they put it in a frame. It was good. I liked it. It was funny. It was amusing. But, it was interesting about it. Like, the salesperson that did it, they were like, it took forever to make that happen because you need two people. You need two people to pull that one off effectively, and no one wanted to help me because they're all afraid of you. And I was like, it's good. They should be. And no one's ever pranked me since. Go on.
It was just a prank, dude.
Yeah.
CNN announced they will not show the new cover of Charlie Hebdo because they're potentially offensive to some viewers.
Yeah. Then they showed another beheading video. Potentially offensive to some viewers. Come on. Let's just, I'm going to continue calling out this hypocrisy wherever it exists, which is everywhere in the American media right now. They're not worried about potentially offending some viewers. They're worried about potentially getting gunned down and beheaded themselves because we're dealing with a group of people that can't take a cartoon. Cartoons equal death to radical Islam, and they don't want to engage with a cartoon that could mean someone coming in and shooting up the office like they did with Charlie Hebdo. Let's just pull this one over to the side of the reality turnpike and call it what it is. You're not worried about offending viewers. You're worried for your own life, and that's okay. But we'll never move past the point where we are if we're not truthful about it. Go on.
You know that dude Macklemore?
Mm-hmm.
He recorded a version of Thrift Shop, his song, with Oscar the Grouch from Sesame Street.
Oh. Yeah, I think it's part of a special episode teaching white kids how to rip off black culture. Continue.
Did you know lotteries are illegal in Nevada?
Yeah, I heard that the other day. It's shocking given what Nevada is known for. But lotteries illegal in Nevada, which is okay, really. I think people in Nevada gamble enough. Like when they gamble that the hooker they picked up actually has a vagina.
You never know.
Well, I think at some point you do know.
I guess, yeah.
You do find out, but it usually tends to be a little late in the proceedings to ask for a refund. I've heard from friends.
People have said.
People have said, allegedly, some folks that I have nothing to do with said this. Go. What's the next piece of news? Funkhauser, quick.
A 70-year-old New Mexico man underwent gender reassignment surgery.
Wow. 70 years old. At his age, that takes balls. Also, he has to be brave about it.
Sure does take balls, doesn't it?
It's just low-hanging comedic fruit. Also at 74, you know what else is low-hanging? Go on.
Where's that symbol?
Exactly. Where is it when you actually need it? Go on.
Researchers say fruit juice can cause heart disease.
You know, the week I picked to start drinking fruit juice again, I hadn't in years, and I got the sick over the
what kind of fruit
Christmas
juice
holiday. Orange juice. Like, you know, people are like, oh, orange juice will make you feel better. I was like, I don't really drink. And then I had some orange juice. I was like, oh, sweet nectar of life. And I actually felt it was genuinely helping with my sickness situation. But now, turns out, the week I start drinking orange juice again, fruit juice causes heart disease. This is according to a new report. A report called, Everything's Gonna Kill You, so just drink, smoke, and get high.
iHeartRadio shines the spotlight on Van Halen.
In 1981, Fair Warning was not a huge success, but its follow-up, Diver Down, was a huge hit, spawning a number 12 cover of Roy Orbison's Oh Pretty Woman. While all of their previous albums were successful, Van Halen didn't become superstars until 1984, when their album, 1984, became an across-the-board smash. Released on New Year's Day, 1984 rocketed to number 2 on the strength of the number 1 single, Jump. Like many songs on the album, Jump was driven by Eddie's new synthesizer, and while Roth was initially reluctant to use electronics, the expansion of the group's sound was widely praised.
Keep listening to iHeartRadio for more Van Halen and all your favorite artists. iHeartRadio goes one-on-one with Mike Rutherford to discuss that even though there were generational difficulties, his father was always quite supportive.
You know, you've got to understand, I'm sure it's the same over here, but in the UK, in England, you know, that generational change from my father's era to my era, you know, he was the English Empire days, 2 world wars. It was hard to communicate. There was a big divide between us. It's just, there was no dialogue really. You couldn't discuss things because there was no sort of platform to share conversations on. But no, he was supportive, and in a way, you know, given that he hadn't got a clue what I was doing, you know, what parent did in those days, you know, music, long hair and a guitar, he was given that. He was very supportive.
Keep listening to iHeartRadio for more Mike Rutherford and all your favorite artists.
Delivering fascinating subjects, interesting talk, and boobs and fart jokes. AD on iHeartRadio.
Yeah, oh, let's go. Talking that mess, better act like you know. Oh, let's go tonight. Walk away, punk, yeah, bitch. That's right, I know this. You're nothing but a punk, bitch. You're nothing but a punk, bitch. So walk away, yeah, yeah. You've been talking about me for a long time.
Alrighty then. I think it's about that time. Today in the show, we continue talking about how the White House denies all knowledge of the fact that not denies knowledge, but denies the fact that the Charlie Hebdo murders, act of terrorism perpetrated by people in the name of Islam, has anything to do with Islam. Well then, We'll get into the latest denial of this in just a little bit, but we are thrilled that Bill Cosby has joined us on the show today. Exclusive Bill Cosby interview. This is fantastic. He's here. He's walking in. He's, oh, man. I guess the logic was, like, I'll do my first interview about the rape allegations on the least consequential radio show of all time. So, welcome to the show. Let's not mince words. Let's just get straight into it. Bill Cosby, you can keep the music going, Funkhauser. Bill Cosby, thank you for agreeing to this interview. While you haven't been found guilty of any of the recent allegations against you in a court of law, more people keep coming forward. What's the deal with that?
It's still a he said, she said issue.
Mm-hmm. And when will you finally stop dodging the media and give a press conference to address the accusations?
When it becomes he said, he said.
Whoa, he said, he said? I had no idea you were that freaky. So who currently is suing you?
People who don't have money.
Oh. Now, at what geographic locales did you do this to your victims? I mean, allegedly. If this did happen, where'd it go down?
All around this United States.
Oh. What did you say to get them into your bedroom in the first place, Bill Cosby?
I want you to see something.
Yeah, I could see how that would be a leading thing. When they asked you why you were giving them Vaseline, what was your explanation?
I don't want you to get hurt.
Oh, well, that's very good of you, I suppose. It's caring. Yep. Why was it necessary, if you're such a caring person that doles out Vaseline on a regular basis, why was it necessary to drug them? I mean, I would imagine that, why the drugs?
Because people on drugs really don't care.
Yeah. And when they woke up in your bed the following morning, what was the first thing that they said?
I don't know what happened.
Yeah, that sort of makes sense. None of them called the cops?
The policeman okayed it.
Oh, I guess you're very popular when this was going on, and they would have agreed to pretty much anything that you suggested. I guess if you're a celebrity, you do get special treatment. So the next time you offer a woman a drink in your hotel room, what should she say?
Every answer should be, don't go for this.
Is there anywhere that potential victims are safe from you?
In your own home.
And finally, as punishment for your behavior, what should happen to your junk?
This thing, we need to get rid of it.
Yeah, probably entirely. Alrighty then, thank you so much for coming in, Bill Cosby. Yay! Our first sort of superstar, high-profile guest on the show. Look what we did. We scooped everyone. CNN, 60 Minutes, the works. Yeah. That's the type of high-quality production we are around these parts. That is what we are. Hey, speaking of high-quality productions, did you watch the episode of Girls, Funkhauser, with Brian Williams' daughter in it?
She was in Girls? No, I don't have HBO.
Oh, yeah. No, she's been in Girls. She's one of the cast members since the whole thing started out. Wow. But, yeah. That
was Peter Pan, right? The girl that played Peter Pan?
Yeah, that's exactly it. And during Sunday night's season premiere of HBO's Girls, Lena Dunham, who does the show, and the rest of the cast pushed the boundaries with a rather racy sex scene in which Allison Williams, Brian Williams' daughter, was on the receiving end of, the receiving end. She did butt stuff. I believe, well, you're familiar with the technical terms working in the porny industry that you do after you leave this studio and go over to the adult entertainment radio station that you work for occasionally, Funkhauser. I think let's get scientific about it.
Yes.
Yeah, I think, yeah, you just described it. She does butt stuff, and the sound that you hear while it happening. She does butt stuff, and the sound that you hear while this particular brand of butt stuff is happening is once again Funkhauser.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think we have to break out the technical term. The show's cast is apparently hoping to create what they're calling a new normal, revolutionizing television. And scenes like this, I'll post a picture, will apparently spearhead the show to the front of the movement.
Does she show anything?
While focusing on the back of its characters. Lena Dunham is naked in the show constantly, and bad naked too. Like, and I think she constantly does I think all her nude scenes are set up in such a way that it is the least, because, you know, like everybody's seen Lena Dunham and be like, hey, that troll from Girls looks really pretty in real life. Wow. I thought she was going to ask me to answer her Riddles 3, but